Hey, what's going on, Joy? Joya? Miss Harris, what's going on? Lady of Color. That's a new name for me. What's up? Miss Janetta, how you doing? Addie Royal. Royalty. I am Ocean Wife. Hey, I am Ocean Wife. Royal Blue, what it is? What's going on, Miss Borders? Ramona Davis, hi. Tori Parks. It's a lot of new names I ain't seen before. I'll be the queen. Yes, you will. Good morning. Oh, thank you, Addie Royal. I know you be killing it on that game, so thank you. Thank you for taking the not robbery to listen to me. Miss Harris, sunshine and flowers. I hear that. Nyla vibes. Hey, I got a lot of new names in this piece. That's what's up. I get a little more couple seconds. Y'all know I should have brought my glasses in here. I'm reading though. There's a make. There's a make paper. I couldn't catch it. What's going on, Mr. Harris? What it is? Welcome to the tribe, Ronitha. What's going on? Boy, Ronitha, you and Mama make me laugh, boy. Mama wasn't bull jobbing. That was funny. I know, right? I should put them on. They in the other room. No, I think both of them in the car. One in one car, one in the other car. But I'm okay. Oh, Teresa makes paper. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Teresa make paper. Make that money. Make that money, honey. I need to manifest a job. Hopefully, my beloved grandmother will help me. I am Ocean Wife. It can be done. I'm finna jump on into this thing and we finna talk about a little something this morning, good people. Don't mind the appearance. I'm growing. My barber, cut my beard too low, so I have to go through the ugly phase and get it back up. I don't know what he was doing, but he hit me hard. Dee Dee! That's how Desta used to say it. Dee Dee! All right, so today, good people, we're going to talk about energy that all of us possess when it comes to the ancestor realm. And the crazy thing about this energy is we don't know that it's an ancestor energy. We think it's a direct emotion. And we cannot be further from the truth because it's a trigger emotion. And I'm going to explain it to you, right? So we're going to talk about the ancestor of revenge. That's right, revenge. Now, when you think about revenge, you think about a bitch fucking with you, a bitch that stole your money, stole your man, stole your lady. Motherfucker done did some heinous shit that you just can't sleep at night, that you just is unsettled with, and you have to get some get back. You have to get some get back. Well, a lot of people say, oh, that's a now emotion. That revenge stems from my anger. Revenge stems from, oh, thank you. I am Ocean White. Appreciate that. Thank you. What's on, Sensei? So a lot of people say, okay, when you're talking about revenge, you're saying, oh, I was angry, that's why I did it. I was pissed off, that's why I did it, or I couldn't help myself, that's why I did it. And a lot of other bullshit come from you out there trying to get revenge just because you in your feelings. But what if I told you guys that that feeling of revenge comes from an ancestor energy? And let me help you out. Throughout time, we know that there's no secret. Our family, our people, our tribe have been persecuted. Prior to them, their people, their tribe, their culture have been persecuted. Now, this is not just this is not just black. This is everything. There's always been wars fought. Always been wars fought, always been conflict since the beginning of time. Even when it came down to Cain and Abel. Always been a war, always been a conflict. Now, that energy of revenge is not a trigger emotion per se. It is, I need to get back what was lost. Not from me. I need to get back what was lost from what they did to my people in the past or what they can do to my people in the future. I hope y'all following this now. If I come up there and I slap you, I know everybody like, bitch, you tried, you want to. But if I was to come up there and put my hands all over you, pop, 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 and you may punch me in the moment, you may fight me in the moment, you may do whatever you got to do to me in that moment. But where the energy of revenge come in at, that ancestor energy of revenge, it comes in after the situation is under control. After the situation have been stopped, after you had time to think. That's why I want you to know it's not a trigger emotion, and it don't rise off your emotion. This rides off of ancestor energy. What makes me qualified to say it rides off ancestor energy? All your life you heard people say, well, that bitch tried me and I got what they had, or so and so did this and I got her back, or I got him back. A motherfucker tried to do this, but baby, after what I did to him or her or them, they'll never think about doing that again. Hold on, what about this saying? After I get done with them, they ain't gonna do it to nobody else. Now, do you think that's an do you think that action is born right there on the spot? Retaliation is born right there on the spot. Revenge comes later. Now, I was thinking all weekend, spirit wise, you having me talk about revenge. It's an ancestral emotion because you got to think throughout all our generations, our lifetimes, throughout every time since we stepped foot on the planet Earth or became physical spiritual being, we have always been challenged. And in our ancestor lineage, those who came before us, they are sick and tired of being challenged. And this is a point of survival. This is a point of protection. So when you think about enacting vengeance on somebody, that bitch will never break another motherfucker heart. Oh, that bitch will never rob another nigga. Oh, that motherfucker ain't never gonna get it like that again. You see what I'm saying? This comes from a point of survival. And where does all our ancestral energy come from? It stems from that central point of survival. Getting to the next generation, getting to the next offspring, making sure that what comes after us will be set. Did that make any sense to y'all? It made sense to me, but if it don't make sense, I can come at it a different way. Because I want all of us to truly understand. We hurt and we have pain. When we have pain, we supposed to take advantage of the motion, the momentum of the pain right there with retaliation. We don't get the right to say, hey, I'm going to get revenge, because you're tapping into a negative ancestor emotion. If it's bettering us for the future and for the future offspring, why is it negative, Baron? Hey, I'll tell you, it's a negative emotion. It's a negative ancestor energy because what you retaliate and do to that person after the fact, that person energy and ancestor energy is gonna say, well, god damn it, bitch, I need my revenge on you too. So now this is just a repeating cycle. This is just a repeating cycle. So now I'm not telling you by far to lay down and play pussy. No. I'm telling you to handle your situation right there, then and there, in the moment. You handle it in the moment, you shake hands, and you forget about it. Or you handle it in the moment, you give a proverbial fuck you. This shit, and you let it be known, hey, this conflict is fucking over. As it don't come for me, bitch, because I ain't gonna come for you. But if you bring it that way, I'm gonna instantly get your ass done today. That's problem solving. Now you don't have to tap into that negative energy of revenge from your ancestor, let alone that person don't have to feel slighted to do the same. This is how family wars got started. Romeo and Juliet, the Montagues and the Capulets, Greece and Rome, black and white. Black people ain't enacted no revenge yet. I don't know fucking why, but and we damn sure ain't handled the situation on the spot, so far beyond me. But a lot of wars have been started just due to a bitch going home, sitting down, thinking about what could have been, what might have been, what could happen, how to make it happen. When right then and there, a lot of lives could have been spared, a lot of resources could have been saved, a lot of time, wasted time could have been avoided. I'm gonna help you with this because this ancestor energy, we're not gonna pray it out of our lineage. We're gonna pray that we get it under control. We're gonna pray that we get this ancestor energy under control. Because right now it is raging rampant. It is out of control. Now I'm not finna get into the political thing, but I'm finna bring about a political situation right now. So you know when Agent Orange got into office, 45, when he got into office, all of our Caucasian counterparts felt the need to get revenge for President Obama, for the civil rights movement, and they wanted to reset a lot of things due to the bills being passed. Now, as you can see, everything is being reset, going back. Now, this is a revenge thing. This is not a necessity. This is a revenge. How dare you stand up to me? How dare you talk to me? How dare you do an uprising? Now that I have some power and backing, I'm harboring 400 years of anger, animosity. Well, no, not 400. I'm harboring at least 60 years of anger, animosity, and position lost. So now I'm gonna make your shit a living hell. Which in turn, you're telling my ancestors to sit up there and say, well, bitch, it's time to fight back. And now you have a racial war, I'm sorry, racial conflicts going on all over the world. Not just here in America, all over the country, all over the world. This is how it works. When somebody get into power and they done thought about it for this time, that shit permeates in the soul and it doesn't turn into let me hit you right then and there. It turns into revenge. And if I'm gonna do something in revenge, I'm gonna disenfranchise you to the best of my ability because I've had time to think about it. That's an ancestor energy. That's not a trigger emotion. Slapping you in your shit is a trigger emotion. Bitch, I'm hitting your back. Waiting, premeditated, coming back, that's what's gonna get you fucked up. Even to the point it'll get you jail time. I'm throwing some real shit out there. How many times, thank you, Mr. Harris, boy, I'm gonna pay my car paid off. I'm gonna do something with it. Thank you. But check it out. When you go to your law enforcement officers and they charging people, they'll give you less time for manslaughter because that shit happened on the spot versus you leaving and coming back. They say that's premeditated. See, what I'm trying to get you guys to say, that ancestor energy of revenge, that bitch need to be capped. It don't need to go nowhere. It just need to be capped because it caused more trouble than it do good. But Baron, I can't let a bitch get away with fucking me up. I'm not saying that. I'm saying handle it right there on the spot, no matter the consequences. They slap you, you slap them there. How many times? How many times? Motherfucker done sat up there and done pissed off your sister, brother, cousin, auntie, family member, and you probably caused it, probably didn't. But instead of you putting it in a bitch life right there at the party, at that situation, at that scene, you go home and you go to talking, you go to premeditating, you go to thinking, corroborating, conspiring, and next thing you know, you done turned this shit into a whole family affair. And what we got again? We got beef on the street. We got cousins, brothers, and uncles, and sisters, and aunties being sent to prison for defending some bullshit that you could have squashed on the spot because you felt the need to go and get a lot of people to get into that bitch. That's a toxic ancestor energy. There's nothing positive about revenge. Me, I say I suffered one of the worst, and y'all will hear me talk about this story because nothing has hurt me more than this with my cousin. I never argued with him, never had a fight with him. I was managing a warehouse, getting ready to move up into the big office. So I hired him. Habitual criminal. I mean, habitual. Never had a job in his life. Hired him. Gave him a great pay. The simple fact, he was under me. Hired his best friend. Both on career criminals. Simple fact, they was under me. Hey, you don't have to lift a finger, hold his clipboard, and direct people where to go. Taught him how to do everything warehouse related. 3 months in, I lose the job. You're messing up. You're not running the warehouse proper. How? Cuz why we slipping? Went back and watched the videotapes, me and the manager. Saw my own cousin transferring stickers off of this, loading the trucks wrong, dapping the dude they brought me in to replace, all that good stuff. I still got fired. He stayed on. Broke my heart. Angry as fuck. So what I did in the moment, I took my flick blade. We geeches. I cut. I love cutlery. Y'all know that. Took my flick blade at the warehouse that day, and I was finna go gouge his ass up. I was gonna gush him. But I had to stop and think. That was me in the moment. But have I did any retribution to this man since? No. I haven't laid not one spell on him. I haven't did anything because I understand that me getting revenge for this man is going to trigger something. His side, he got children. He got people who love him. It's going to trigger something from his side to come and get retribution for me. So I didn't take care of it then in the moment. So that means I had to let it go. That was a decision I made in acceptance. With that being said, people, listen to me good. When you get hurt by a family member, a loved one, husband, lover, whatever, in that moment, you have all opportunity and you have every right in the right possible state of mind to handle that situation right then and right there. But you don't get the right. You don't get the right to leave and come back and enact a sense of vengeance. That not only scars your soul, and that not only reinforces that this person and their family are going to do it to you, but it gives that ancestor energy of revenge some power. And once that ancestor energy of revenge gets up to the top, and now everybody that hurts you, everybody that makes fun of you, everybody that look at you silly, everybody that ever hurt you in your childhood, since school time, every past relationship, mama, uncle, don't matter. Now you want to sit up there and go after their ass. You want to sit up there and hurt them. You want to fuck them over. Am I right? Because right now we operating off of revenge. We operating off of that ancestor energy of revenge. When I'm in my energy of revenge, I got a list of bitches I want to go hurt. I got a list, man. Give me a nice little 9 millimeter 13 shot and an extra clip and let's rock. We can take care of this shit. But I'm telling you from experience, if you don't handle that situation right then and there, don't go back looking. That shit is premeditated. That shit is unorganized and unorthodox. And then ain't nobody gonna respect you from getting revenge. You're the only one sitting up there in your energy of accomplishment, seeing all this pain and chaos around you. Now, I'm not saying by enemies let go and let God. I'm not saying that. If you listen to what I'm saying you. Why are you telling the hood all my business, Baron? Hey, you know what it is. We hood, man. I like to say real nigga, man. I spiritual. I became spiritual. Put it like that. Probably I was a real hood nigga. Real hood nigga. Money, clothes, and hoes. But at the same time, we hurt something inside of us. We scar our soul. We make it difficult for us to go on. Because guess what now? We're living in fear. We done got our revenge. Whether you done unalive somebody, whether you done stole somebody's money, whether you done opened your mouth and told such and such what somebody was doing in the club or somewhere where they ain't have no business, and you, oh, I'm gonna get this bitch and I'm gonna let his lady know. I'm gonna get this bitch and I'm gonna let her man know. And now that person you let know done cut that person, hurt that person, unalive that person, and and what? That you don't think that shit on your hand? You don't think that with all the consequences, all the lives and families you run is on your hand? Yeah, it's on your hand. Cause if a bitch piss you off right then in the spot, you whop that ass up and you say, "Hey, we done, right? Can we get over?" I'm finna take it to some petty, cause I'm petty and my Baron petty too. The 90% of everybody that seek revenge on someone is always due to some form of betrayal in a relationship. That bitch cheated on me. That bitch DM'd the motherfucker. That bitch responded to a DM. That motherfucker sat up there and dated X, Y, and Z in front of me. That motherfucker slept with my sister, my brother, my cousin. Now, instead of confronting that shit right there, getting this whatever on your mind, all slapping the person, hitting the person, a lot of people sit up there and say, well, I'm going to go to her social media. I'm going to throw her news all over the fucking internet. I'm going to go to his wife and tell so and so and so and so. Why? What's going to come of that? More pain, more suffering. And then if the person ain't a bigger man, because I'm a petty motherfucker, I got to fuck your world up. So now we battling each other. That person, now they out on the street, they ain't got nothing to lose. You're their target because you fucked their world up. So guess what? Bitch, you my target now. And I'm going to do whatever I do. You see how that ancestor energy of revenge is a toxic bitch? It's a poisonous thing. We can't get rid of it. We need to learn how to cap it, put it under control. That's what this prayer is about today. Remove the vengeance from my heart. My ex trying my homeboy just to get to me. I don't care. Holy shit. Ain't that crazy? And that's the most common. Mara, what's going on? I'm doing good. That's the most common act of revenge right now. In every culture, every community. Cheating spouses. Oh, he hurt my heart because it didn't work out for you. So now you finna go back and fuck over his or her life because it didn't work out for you. Oh, it was working out when you were doing it. But because a bitch had a change of mind, it didn't work out for you. So now I'm finna go and fuck up. Now you finna ruin this person's life, get this person trauma. And you don't think God and karma and everybody gonna look at that shit because you didn't handle it in the situation with the person you was supposed to handle it with. Now you created a motherfucker to hate you. What? The motherfucker who you let know the information, what, they gonna pat you on the back. Thank you so much. But guess what? When that thank you go off and they realize that they still love that person and they alone, they gonna look at you and be like, that bitch they had no business. Cause 9 times out of 10, the person get right back with the person that you think you're gonna break up with. And I'm just being honest. And then now both of them bitches hate you. And you done lost your spot. Now you friendless. Let's take it back over there to let's get out of relationship because I done been there, done that. Let's get over there into some gangster shit. Leroy, Ray Ray, and Pookie them at the barbecue. Some dude touched they sister on the ass. Instead of her slapping the motherfucker face or putting him in check or handling the shit right there, you go home and you tell Leroy, Pookie, and Ray Ray. Leroy, Pookie, and Ray Ray come back, whoop that person's ass, bum rushing. After the fact, after he done got a little drink in him, he or she done had a little drink in a party, yay. Now that person looking like, I ain't do nothing to him. Oh, you fucked around with my cousin. You insulted my cousin, my sister, my auntie. Well, fuck all y'all, bitch. I'm finna come and add this bitch out. Now, Leroy, Pookie, and Ray Ray going to prison because they probably done took it to their screen. The person who you could have just put in their fucking place right then and there, they going to prison because they done came back and took it to their screen. And now, all of this chaos is on each other's hands due to what? Revenge. But every time I ever mollywopped the bitch who pissed me off, I never came back and did it later. I got on that ass right then and there. After you get on that ass right then and there, and somebody break it up, whether you win or lose, it's gonna be like, damn, that nigga got on my ass, or damn, she did her thing, and you're angry, you're pissed off. Once that shit go down, y'all see each other in the stove. I hate that bitch, but you don't want no revenge. Man, that pussy, I fuck that pussy nigga up. But you ain't gonna do nothing, cause you already solved the issue. Is this making sense, anybody? I'm trying to save lives here. Because this ancestor energy right here is a bitch. This ancestor energy right here loves no one. It don't respect your lifestyle. It don't respect your family. It don't respect your kids. It don't respect a fucking thing about you or me. It's self-gratification. This is one of the most toxic ancestral energy in the body. Because this is all survival. You hurt me, I'm gonna make sure you can't hurt nobody else. And their ancestral energy of revenge is saying, well, bitch, you hurt me, I'm gonna make sure you can't hurt nobody else. So now everybody, all this ancestral energy going at it. Now you got family feuds. Now you got cultural feuds. Now you got racism. When you handle that shit on the spot, it's better. You take the energy of revenge off the table and then you put it in the energy of reaction. That's respectable. That's commendable. Because if you slap me, boy, I'm going to slap the shit out of you. When I was in the street, I used to tell a bitch, I'm going to take it as far as you take it. Oh, I ain't going to say I ain't got a problem because I got a problem. Bitch, you my problem at the moment. But as far as you take it, I'm going to take it. Motherfucker be like, what? You want to be on some gross shit? I'm going to be on some gross shit. You want to be on some let bygone be bygone shit? That's what I'm on. But as far as you take it, I'm going to take it. But I'm petty, so I'm going to one-up your homeboy. I be saying all kind of shit. Pussy nigga, I'm going to one-up you. Less likely a motherfucker going to try you. Okay, bitch, he say he going to take it as far. If I hit him, he going to hit me. If I pull out them things on him, he going to pull out them things on me. You know how that shit end? Fuck you. Stay out of my way, pussy nigga. You got that, bro. I give you that one. That's a simple thing. I can stay the fuck out your face. I can stay out your whole atmosphere. No harm, no foul, nobody else involved. Just you and that person, mano and mano. That revenge shit is gone. So no premeditated crimes, no family feuding, no sitting up there losing your life, your job, your health, and your wealth over some shit just because that ancestral energy of revenge felt the need to come up there and show his ugly head just to say, bitch, I did it, to get self praise, my ego, yeah. Sometimes we had to eat concrete crow when we know we couldn't outbest the fucking opponent. But then that still don't give you the right for revenge. You need to look at yourself and say, how can I get myself together personally so I don't have to go and do that? So I don't come against this conflict again. What's going on, Baroness? Good to see you in good spirits, sister. But I'm saying, that's where they come from. They say, let's not get on the kids. I don't even know what y'all said in the comments because I ain't looking. But baby, Lord have mercy. I bet that when you talk about kids and revenge, I don't know nothing that put a bitch in a state of revenge more so than a bitch fucking with them children. But I say handle that shit on the spot. Handle it on the spot. I mean, how many people can agree with me right now? I think you should handle your situation on the spot with that person you got a situation with. I mean, I'm full transparent with y'all guys because what the fuck? What you gonna do? Use it against me? I done told you so much about me that shit, I'm surprised you ain't drew out a dream board. So I ran up against somebody who asked I could not beat. I'm just gonna be, it is what it is. I had insulted this cat. The cat came back and he insulted me. I'm in high school. And so, me trying to show my ass and be cool and shit, I say, pussy nigga, I got you after school. It sounded good. Motherfucker like, oh shit. Oh shit. Type finna whoop some ass. Yeah, girlfriend, the little girl at the time bought me a little soda, little Hawaiian punch in the can back then. All right, bought me a little cookie. You so cool, you so sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna whoop that motherfucker ass. I'm gonna whoop his ass. All because I'm in my feelings. Got out there. I had not one answer to this cat. When I say I had not one answer to him, not a fucking one. I said, okay, southpaw, boom, boom, boom. Okay, let me do a couple jabs and uppercut. Boom, boom, boom. All right, let me put these knees and elbows on his ass. Boom, boom, boom. Listen, I had no answer. Do you think I want to get revenge off a bitch that just skunked the fuck out of me? I learned my lesson then. That shit needs to be ended and handled right then and there. I had no win. I'm not gonna come back to get my ass beat again because I'm a beautiful man. And baby, I don't want to lose my teeth or get scarred the fuck up. None of that shit. I said, this shit ends today. After they pick me up off the ground, and for some, why all the pretty girls come and pick the man that lose up off the ground and give him a hugs and dust they take the dirt out their hands shit, and the girl was fucking gorgeous. Oh, everybody, let me help you up tight. Oh, I done got skunked up in front of 30 fucking people, and the prettiest bitch thing got the crowd come over there and, you gonna get him again? I looked at that. No. What the fuck you mean? Am I gonna go and fight him again? I ain't listen. I ain't got no shame. That bitch just tore my ass up, and I was using every martial arts move my uncle them taught me, and I had no motherfucking answer. No, she said you can get him again. Just get yourself together. You can get him tomorrow. Man, you got me out. You got me fucked up. I walked up the old boy. Listen, bro, I am so sorry for ever fucking with you, for ever saying what I said, bro. I don't want to. I don't want to tough hands with you no more. I say it's gonna lead to me killing you, cause boy, you just fucked me up. Motherfuckers start laughing. We all laughing. His friend laughing. Everybody, all the 30 motherfuckers in the crowd laughing. I look back at him. Bitch, I ain't no fool. I ain't no, I'm gonna whoop you. Bitch, I couldn't whoop you there for 15 minutes. You whopped on my ass. Why the fuck I'm gonna try it again? They laughed. They thought the shit was funny. I was making fun of about 2-3 weeks in school. After that shit, me and that dude so cool, it's unreal. It's unreal. He was like, bro, I just was mad as fuck. That's all, dog. He said, I could have took it easy on your ass. He say, but dog, my friends hyped me up and I just had to put the boom because don't nobody talk to me like that. You the only one talk to me like that. I bitch, you had to make me the fucking example. And we started laughing from that shit. And since then, we were cool all through high school. I don't know where the cat at now. What'd you say? It was a lesson? Hell yeah, it was a lesson. I learned that day. Handle that shit right there. Win or lose. I don't need to do revenge on you. I don't need to do no revenge because if I would have went home, thought about it, told my uncle, daddy, anybody what happened, they would have took me in the backyard, beat me up again for losing, trained me on some more shit, showed me some dirty fighting tactics to do. Now I'm going up there to fight this man again. Now I'm finna stab him, hurt him, shoot him, or they gonna wait outside the gate and whoop his ass up, and now family trauma, issues, jail time for whoever. Why? You put yourself in that situation, get out of it. And if you can't beat the person ass and win, bitch, you stood up for yourself. Let it go. Listen, you think a bit, I was a thin little cat after I was a fat boy. I was a thin little cat. You know, because I had an issue with my weight, so I never wanted to eat. So I had to grow these motherfucking muscles and learn to fight. Bitch, I took a couple martial arts. It won't happen again. Damn sure won't happen again, bitch. I know how to talk to your hand properly now without getting mad. The way of Zhang Sui, whatever Chinese literature you want to call it. Bitch, I am calm when I get on a person's ass. But right then and there in that moment, I don't want no more, homeboy. You showed me exactly what I need to do in life. No revenge. And it happened. Fuck, I'm gonna go out there and get beat up again. This time you may say, bitch, let me show out on this nigga. And next thing you know, you coming off the fucking concrete building block with an elbow to the back of the head. Nah, bitch, you is not finna play Roddy Piper on me. I learned my lesson. But I'm saying, I told y'all that actually absolutely true and funny fucking story just to let you know. If you don't handle the shit right there, if you don't handle the shit right there, people, don't try to come back and get revenge. Because you're just going to create more chaos in your life and everybody else's life. So we got to pray that toxic ass energy of revenge up out our system. This is why so many of us magicians and spiritual people can't ascend. I'm going to get into the real deal of the topic, the meat and potato. This is why some of us spiritualists and spiritual people can't ascend to the next level because we too busy want to fuck somebody up. We too busy want to sit up there and seek revenge for a bitch that fucked us up before we knew magic or before we knew something. Now we got to get them back. We got to go and ruin their life, ruin their relationship, fuck with their kids, make them lose hair, nut, make them lose fuck juice. And then we supposed to sit up there and say, "Oh source, supreme God, the one above all, however you look at him or her, bless me, ascend me, keep me strong, protect me." When you just sat up there and you just burnt the bitch down because you was mad at her. Not because they did nothing to you. Spiritual warfare is something totally different. But fucking with a bitch on a revenge tip is absolutely wrong. It's unjust and it's unheard of. And you're sitting up here calling yourself a spiritualist, but yet you're throwing bitches in pots out of revenge. Not because they deserve it, out of revenge. Because they hurt your feelings. Because they left a nasty comment on your page. Because they sat up there and fuck your old lady or fuck your dude. Now you want to throw them in a pot? You want to bury them in your backyard in a cemetery? And you don't think you causing chaos. Because now guess what? That's an ancestor energy you're dealing with. Because those ancestors want us to carry on. And half of us don't even know how to go and undo the spell we do because we set it and forget it. And these people be fucked up their whole life knowing that you did some shit that you thought wasn't nothing, a little spell, because you wanted that instant gratification of seeing them suffer. But then you didn't go undo the bitch so they could go on with their life after you got your revenge. I'm going to talk about this shit because I done been there. I done been there. That's right. Hey, Baroness, you know how your daddy was. He was an ass kicker. You got that soul in him. I know you. You about knocking a bitch out. You can have her, right? What is it? Once a woman leaves you the street, you got that. Amani Sarans, please help. I wasn't reading the comments, darling. Miss Harris, until later in life. But a lot of spells don't tell you how to undo them. Addie Royal, you are exceptionally special. I love it. You're absolutely right. And that's why when I teach how to do spell work, if I'm going to teach you from start to finish, I'm teaching you the mechanics. You want to undo the spell work, just reverse what the fuck you do. If you can put that bitch together, you can undo it. And if you do candle magic, you can undo it by burning a white candle with a partition under it stating, could you please release this person from the bounds that I put on them, from the intent that I have to them. Simple, effective. Once that candle burns down and it burns clear, spirit is going to release it. You put it there, you can take it back. But how many of us do that when we going after a bitch? When we want to fuck a bitch up? None of us ever undo spells. We have to rely to a reversal spell. And here we go. Here go this reversal, this revenge, right? I'm going to do a reversal spell not to clean my life up. I'm going to do a reversal spell not to get this shit up off me. I'm going to do a reversal spell to send that shit back at that motherfucker. That sounds like revenge to me. Why can't you do a reversal spell for it to come off of you and go back to sender with all intent and purposes that they had for you? There's no malice in your heart. Bitch, you were just in a fight. You were just in a spiritual fight. They got the right to kick your ass just like you got the right to kick their ass. You were just in a spiritual fight. So throw them punches back at their ass. But don't throw it back at their ass and say, oh, this is an indefinite kill blow. See, this is what separates the enlightened from the fucking lightened. Because some of us understand revenge, some of us understand retribution, and some of us understand pure fucking chaos. Even the people who do dark magic, chaos magic, revenge magic, they do it for a fucking reason. And 90% of the time, if they want to take you out their pot, they will. And they don't typically let it stay up there, and they punish you for the time and the crime that you did according. But when it's over and it's done, and the person see you done suffered and they done got their revenge, or they see what's going on, people undo shit. They undo shit. That's a good practitioner. It's not for you to be judge, jury, and executioner. He don't give us free will for that. Intent. Throw your blows on the spiritual level. You and another warlock witch fighting. Y'all fight spiritually. But that shit's supposed to last about 5 to 10 rounds. After that, get out of there. After you see that motherfucker done failed and scrape their ass, undo it. Take your energy back from that situation and put it towards something else. What do I know? I'm a goody guy. What do I know? We got some powerful people out there, man. We got some powerful energy. And your anger, your intent, your anger, your intent, and your love is the most powerful thing you could put in a pot. Because you got to think about it. When you acting revenge on a metaphysical tip, on a spiritual intent, you're 9 times out of 10 you doing it for someone you love, someone you care about, or you're doing it to protect yourself. That person is doing it for the same thing, protection. So now you got the energy of revenge masking as protection. You see how toxic the energy of revenge is? If a bitch hurts you or throw something at you spiritually, throw it at them instantly. Take care of that shit instantly. And if you lose that battle and you want your life to get right so that what they keep doing to you can't affect you no more, give up. I don't want to fight no more. The universe is going to be like, okay, round 1, round 2, round 3, motherfucker done. Ding, ding, ding. Bitch, you won. Get out the ring. And it instantly nullifies the work that person is being done. I promise you. This is the rules of the game. Instantly nullifies it. But as long as you got vengeance in your heart for that person, the shit is never nullified. And vice versa. How many times, and I'm going to be G, I'm transparent. How many times you have done something to somebody, done walked around somebody, hated somebody, couldn't stand somebody, all they motherfucking life. The person see you, hey, how you doing? They waving at you, shit good. They going on fucking eating, loving, doing everything they gotta do. And you see them, I hate that motherfucker. Motherfucker, hey everybody, I'm doing good. Yeah. Just got a promotion. Yeah. Just got married. Just had a baby. Just bought a new car. Bitch, he got all this shit. She got all this shit. Fuck that hoe. She wicked. How she got it? She got it because she is not letting that ancestor energy of revenge cloud her mind and her space. That toxic energy ain't there. Okay, bitch, you hurt me, I hurt you. Let bygone be bygone, move on. You win some, you lose some. Then you're happier, you're better looking, your hair grow back, well, your edges at least. Looking good, feeling good, life is good. But that person still sitting over there in the kitchen throwing your ass in a pot, doing work on you out of anger, malice, mischievous, revenge. You sitting up there can't pay the fucking light bill. You worrying about where the next goddamn car note coming from because you're focusing on the wrong thing. Handle that spiritual beef shit right then and there and let it go. Simple shit. So I don't. A couple years ago, when all of the Risha people came after me by saying what my grandma taught me wasn't right, folk magic wasn't right, because everybody was saying the Baron is a fraud because they had some shit going on saying myself and Black Witch was initiated, which I don't believe in initiation like that. They came all on my page, throwing spell work, all that shit. I got on live and I addressed that shit right then. I made my fucking point known. This is the fucking deal you're gonna deal with. You want to come for me like this, bitch? I will do everything in the book to come for you. We can test our gods. We can test our entities. I don't mind. I trust my Baron with my fucking life. So I know what he done for me and what he can do. With that being said, I will utilize every energy and every piece of the Baron I fucking can, every spell I know, to make sure this shit stops. But then, after my Baron has confirmed in me that the shit is under control, okay, Baron, let that shit go. Let's turn our attention somewhere else. Cause I don't get the right, and I'm finna tell y'all some real secretive magic shit. Those of us that work with spirits, we don't get the right to keep that spirit, that saint, that deity in constant battle for us, in constant turmoil on our behalf. We don't. But we'll continue to fucking fight. 50 years we've been using the same deity to fight the same fucking battle because we ain't satisfied. And then what? You could have been using that deity to do something else. That's right. Royal Blue, you're absolutely right. That entity will get tired and that entity will stop working for you. And you wonder why sometimes you can't hear your deity. You wonder why sometimes God don't speak to you. God's sick and tired of fighting your fucking battles. All right. You know what, Baron? You're going too far. I'm going too far. I'm telling y'all too much. I'm finna retract that shit. That's some shit y'all gotta learn on your own. All that. All that. Yeah. And you're absolutely right. The entities will turn on you. Cause they'll be like, listen, if you can't get it that I'm tired, bitch, I'm finished. You got me working in this area over here. I'm gonna stop working in that area just to continue doing this right here. Which one more important? Your prosperity, your wealth, your survival, or you seeing this bitch fall and lose everything when they got their own entity that they sitting up there praying and doing everything to help them do what they got to do for betterment? Are you gonna fight them all your life? You're gonna fight their entity. You're gonna fight their energy with me all your life, or you gonna have me do what I came here to do to serve you, to make you better, happier, stronger, wealthier? Or am I supposed to just sit over here and just constantly try to ruin this person's life? And that's what's gonna make you happy. That's what's gonna get you money. That's what's gonna get you to a place where you can be set free and happy from the bullshit. People, I'm telling you some real shit. I'm telling you, that ancestor energy of revenge is a toxic fucker. We can't get rid of it. Only thing we can do is cap it, control it, and understand it. Baroness, you're right. You do have to seek the spirit before doing work. Yep, spirit will tell you whether or not, or just let it go. You're absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. No, the lesson was learned and spell has run its course. Yeah, yeah. You always confer to your deity. Hey, what's going on, Nora Lane? But yeah, everybody, I gotta get to Staples to get some paperwork done, so I just had to come up here and do this right here for you guys. I supposed to been there, but I changed the appointment, so we on point. So I'm just gonna jump into this thing and start this prayer. I think you guys understand. Thank you, Whit Banks. Banks, boy, that's all right name now. All right name, make that money, honey. I love that name. All right, so y'all, let's get on into this thing. Let's pray that we put a hold on this energy of revenge that's fucking with our lives so much. Oh, Supreme Source, Universal God, where life and energy comes from, whoever, whatever, however. I just want to thank you for giving me life, energy, and a stable state of mind and keeping me safe and steadfast, allowing me to have my conversation with my Baron and the conversation with all the saints and energies around me. I ask that you open up a channel to my Baron, make it clean and clear, that he may understand me and he may hear me, and we may be on one accord cognitively that I will always understand his side and he will always understand mine. I thank you. Oh, Baron, my friend, my guide, my protector, you have gotten me through the worst times of my life, and you have also given me some enjoyable times that I cannot thank you enough for. But I thank you and I love you and I cherish you. Grant me an audience with one ancestor energy, just one. Everybody in earshot, grant them an audience in their soul with this one particular ancestor energy, the energy of revenge. Nobody else need to hear this. I need to talk to this petty ass energy, one on one. Thank you, Baron. Oh, ancestor energy of revenge. I want to tell you that although your work is so thought of as necessary, ancestor energy of revenge, you are not. You are not worthy to breathe air. You are not worthy to sit on a throne. You are not worthy to rise yourself to the occasion of being in my head at times. You cause chaos, calamity. You cause sorrow and strife. You cause generational curses and generational malness. You just a super duper horrible energy. But I understand you are one of the prime energies in the body and you have to sit there. I get it. But right now, my ancestor energy of revenge, I want to place you at the bottom of the barrel. I want to put you in a spot where you can't do anything to cause me to hurt myself, to ruin my life, to ruin the lives of other people, no matter the pain, suffering, strikes I'm going through, no matter the hardship, the sorrow, no matter the truth or the lie that comes out. I want to ask that you bind yourself, cover your mouth, close your ears, and cover your eyes, that you do not see, hear, or speak of anything that can cause me to ruin my life, ruin the life that I have built for me, ruin the life of my children and my children's children to come. I ask that you remove yourself from my tongue, my thought process, and my mind. And I want to say I apologize for ever feeling the need to have to use your energy, because I was not enlightened. I was not strong. And I just want to say, I am sorry to have to bring you out to put you in a situation. But right now, I don't want you no more. I don't need you no more. Half of us, the majority of us, hell, all of us, we don't need your energy of revenge. It just leads to more heartaches, more bloodshed, more time and energy and money lost. I'm commanding you to back the fuck up from the forefront of our lives. We don't need you to operate us. We don't need you to control our actions in life. We don't need you to make us feel sorry in the morning. We don't need you to make us feel weak, without, unable to do any and everything we need to do. I ask that you go back down to the bottom and just stay there. We don't need to be focusing on revenge right now in our survival. We need to be focused on prosperity, abundance, luck, and riches, and maintaining growing generational wealth. Revenge is not in generational wealth. I ask that you stay your course and stay where you are, and allow us to be the better people that we are. Allow us to be the better people we're going to be, and allow our offspring to grow without hatred, malice in their heart, without us as adults teaching the new generation how horrible another race is, how horrible another person is, how horrible another family is. I just want you to be removed, capped, and placed at the bottom of the pile, so that we can live our best life and be our better self and make everybody smile and cheerful, because everybody go through something. Everybody has been hurt, broken, beaten, battered in this day and age. And the ones that can smile, we don't need your nasty negative energy permeating in their mind and poisoning and toxifying them. So I ask that you get the hell out of my mind, get the hell out of my heart, and get the hell out of my soul. So mote it be, so mote it be, so mote it be. Everybody, we have to learn to forgive. We can't carry this toxic ass energy everywhere we go. We can't sit up there and say, okay, that bitch deserved it. Maybe they did deserve it, but their karma is going to get them. We can't sit up there and be the instrument of someone else's destruction and think that we're going to gain access to a life of eternal peace. I'm not trying to be no yogi or no guru here. I'm just saying, if you don't kick their ass right then on the spot, if you don't handle that situation right then and there, don't come back seeking vengeance. Because you've had a chance to think about it. You've had a chance to contemplate. You've had a chance to manipulate the energy. You've had a chance to sit up there and outthink that situation. And now it's premeditated. And now you're deserving or whatever comes your way and whatever backlash you get from doing what you do. I play by the rules in this thing. Some I win, some I lose. Some motherfucker done ruined my life several times over, but I always manage to rebuild. But yeah, that's what we gotta do, good people. Everybody, how did y'all like this one right here? Spirit just was talking to me, and I seen, and you know what? I tell you what I seen. I was watching a movie. I think it was on the Netflix or something. I forget. And it just played itself. It just clicked on the movie by itself. And it starred Dwayne Johnson. And he drove around in this beautiful ass black and white Charger. And he had the biggest damn handgun, 357 44 Magnum I ever seen. And he drove around killing 6 to 7 people because they had shot him and they had offed his brother. And he drove around killing these people, but the only one person he spared was the black dude who was a preacher who had changed his life around. And he say, listen, I know you hit it off me. He say, but you know what? I hope God could find it in your heart to forgive him. And The Rock didn't kill him. I know he was part of everybody who did the gang who did it. And that showed me how much pain, and The Rock played that part really good, how much pain that man was in and how he felt revenge was the only thing he had. 15 years in prison and they killed your brother. Yeah, I'm fuming. I'm sitting on eggs all day long, hatching motherfucking demons. And he got out, got his car, didn't wash his ass, didn't get no water, didn't get no pussy in the movie. That's rare for an action hero not to fuck in a movie. So he couldn't think about nothing but revenge. And he went down the list with risk to himself and everybody around him, didn't care, blowing these cats away. All for what? All for what? To say I did it, and then once your purpose and your mission gone from exacting revenge on somebody, where the fuck you go from there? You done spend so much time fighting, you ain't enjoyed none of the pleasures of life. Now you're behind the 8 ball. Just a message. After I seen that movie, I was feeling really bad. I said, Lord, help me. Please don't let me be this way. Because I got a list. I literally got a fucking list. He did say the preacher man for last, and he didn't even kill him. So I'm just letting you guys know, y'all, if you find it in your heart, try to forgive somebody. And if you can't forgive them, just don't fuck up their life. It's enough chaos, sorrow, and strife out there. Just don't fuck up their life. Handle that situation right then and on the spot. Don't let a bitch get away with slick robbing you. Handle it right then and on the spot. And if you ain't man enough, woman enough to take it to a bitch right there on the spot, consider that shit a favor, a blessing to them, however you want to rationalize it, and let the shit go, okay, people? Because it ain't worth the chaos, the strife, and the drama and the trauma you're going to cause for generations to come. Your people may come back and get touched. They people may get touched. Because it's an ongoing thing of revenge. You hurt me, I got to hurt you. I hurt you, now you got to hurt me. And wars and family feuds and cultural issues get started. I'm just saying, I ain't no guru. You hurt me, I'm gonna get your ass on the spot. If I can't whoop you on the spot, bitch, I'm letting it go. Don't think I'm gonna come back and get you next week. This is the Baron saying, you motherfucking got it this time, and I'm gonna back my ass up because I'm not gonna waste my energy trocking you, trying to fuck you over. I got most stuff to do. Just a message, y'all. Take it or leave it. All right, everybody, I got to get out of here. All right, everybody, I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust you in the universe because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Like, share, and subscribe. Join me tomorrow on my Patreon for the free one question tarot giveaway. Patreons only. Also, join me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8:30 p.m. Oh, excuse me. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time for the Barons premieres. They're playing. They're always on. I'm consistent as hell. I got the most consistent poster award, believe it or not. So the videos will be up. They will be ready. And everybody, let's just enjoy life and be good to each other. Take care, everybody. Have a great one.